What's up everyone, Amy here. Today's video is more about strategy and understanding the buyer's journey before you create your sales funnel. Now, creating your sales funnel is the exciting part. It's the sexy thing that people sell you on. Build a sales funnel and make money, right? Well, that's far from reality unless you already have an engaged audience that knows, likes, and trusts you. So if you have an online course or service that you want to sell, before you build that sales funnel, take a moment to 1. Define who your dream customer is. In the marketing world, it's called creating a client avatar or buyer persona. Basically, you're trying to profile who your ideal customer is, and you do that by understanding their current problems, the challenges, frustrations, and needs, where they're currently at in their journey and where they want to be, and the end result or transformation they want to achieve. I'll cover dream customers and buyer personas in later videos, but once you have an idea of who this guy or girl is, the next important step is to map out your buyer's journey. Why is this important? Because it's going to dictate the type of content and lead magnet you're going to create in order to generate those leads and customers. So over the last decade, I've been consulting to companies and working with marketing agencies. I had to come up with the strategy for online lead generation and customer acquisition campaigns, plus implement the strategy that I came up with. So it wasn't all theory. I came up with a strategy and then I had to go out and implement those campaigns. So in order to do that, I would map out the buyer's journey and the content required in each stage. What is the buyer's journey? In a nutshell, it's 3 stages that a buyer goes through regardless of whether they purchase from you or from someone else. So you see, your sales funnel is based on the process you want people to go through. It doesn't really factor in your buyer's thought process and the information they need in order to make that purchase. Here are the 3 main stages that a buyer goes through. 1, awareness. 2, consideration, and 3, decision. If you were to look at it in terms of a funnel, at the very top of the funnel is the awareness stage. The prospect is aware that they have a problem, a pain point, or a challenge, and they're doing research online to define what their problem is. At the middle of the funnel is the consideration stage. And what this means is once that they define their current problem and they know what it is, they are now researching all the available options like products, services, or solutions for consideration. Then they move to the bottom of the funnel, which is the decision stage. By now, they would have shortlisted potential products they're looking to buy. This could involve checking out the features, benefits, online reviews, or discounts to make their final buying decision. To make this more practical, let's use an example of a career coach who has a course on getting hired by tech companies and making a 6-figure salary. At the awareness stage, that prospect could be looking at blog post content on the top 10 jobs in tech for 2022. They could watch videos on YouTube on the skills and experience that are in demand by tech companies. And within that content or video, you can have call to actions to download your lead magnet, like a free ebook or white paper on the top jobs for 2022, a free cheat sheet on getting hired by tech companies, or a free tech interview checklist. Whatever freebie or lead magnet you're giving away, it should address a very specific challenge or pain point, and pre-sell your course within that lead magnet, or you can pre-sell your product or service. But just remember, it only addresses one small specific challenge or pain point, and there will be a natural transition into wanting to learn more about your course or service. At the consideration stage, the prospect realizes that they may need some help by either hiring a career coach or buying a course from a career coach. So they're consuming more content from that careers coach YouTube channel. They could be taking quizzes or surveys, watching video tutorials, attending webinars, and reading case studies. At the decision stage, which is the final stage, they've shortlisted it down to 3 potential career courses that they want to buy. So they could be looking for online reviews on the course, taking a free mini course, reading customer testimonials, booking a free consult, or attending a sales webinar regarding that course. Now, this buyer's journey is for a course creator or a coach. So the type of content and educational resources you will need to create will vary depending on your product. This puts you in your buyer's shoes and their mindset, and it helps you build a more effective sales funnel by combining content that nurtures your leads into buyers. Take a screenshot of this and quickly map out your buyer's journey as well as the type of content that you may need to create in order to support your sales funnel. All right, guys, a quick shout out to this week's sushi supporters. Victor Igonu, I hope I pronounced your name correctly. He left a lovely comment, best groove videos on the internet, hands down. Thanks for all you do. Jaron Walters, keep up the great work was his comment. Thank you guys for your lovely comments and support. I really appreciate it. Now, if you're watching this video before the 22nd of February 2022 and haven't upgraded to Groove Lifetime yet, please support the channel by upgrading through my link because you're going to receive over $3,000 worth of bonuses from me. The link to that and the details of all the bonuses is in my pinned comment below. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit that bell notification for more content like this, and until next time, see ya.